threes, really able to move the ball against them. What do you think is going to be the key tonight against a team like this?
We have to be aggressive. We have to respect the game. You know, they're going to have a lot of guys out of uniform tonight, but they certainly remember that game. And regardless of who they have in uniform, I know that Monty will have his guys ready to play.
And in terms of just being home after 11 games out on the road, just how excited are you to be able to play a game here at State Farm?
Absolutely. You know, we was out there 10 days, and it was tough. So it's good to be back home, but we have to take advantage of this home stretch that we have.
Understanding you can't speak to the specific transaction, but just the idea of deadline day and all the changes that come along with it, maintaining the focus within the locker room and moving
Happy
forward.
it's over.
Yeah.
Happy that 3 o'clock came. You know, it's really tough, you know, for the players and coaches and everybody involved, you know, because you don't know what's going to happen. And, you know, sometimes it's a change of address, you know, for players, and, you know, you get attached to a group of guys, and all of a sudden they're gone in a blink of an eye, you know. And, you know, our guys, you know, some of those guys was with us in shoot around, you know, today. So it's tough, you know. You want that day to come and go. And, you know, it has done that, so we move forward.
Coach, how did you manage that as a player?
It was tough. You know, you just didn't know if you were going to be changing your address. And, you know, just like that, you know, in a blink of an eye, you have to pack up. I never had to do that, but I had teammates that had to pack up, and, you know, families are involved, kids are involved. You know, it's a tough situation where you have settled in a place, and, you know, within, you know, 24 hours or so, you are packing up to go to a new place, a new address, and finish the season. So it's tough. You know, these guys are aware of it, and you know, just like all of us, you want this day to come and go.
Nate, you're about 2/3 of the way through the season. Obviously, consistency has been a problem so far this year. As you look at your hypothetical roster, what do you still see as the potential for this team, a ceiling, or, you know, how far you think you can get?
Well, our goal is still to play ourselves into the playoffs. You know, right now we're sitting in the 8th spot. You know, our goal is to finish in the top 6. You know, with 27 games remaining, we understand where we are, what we have to do. We have you know, 17 games here at home. We have to make this building a tough place to come and play and win games at home. So the goal, nothing has changed. We have to, I think, be consistent with our defense out there every single night, and establishing that defense, and offensively, you know, getting out and establishing the tempo that we want to play at.
I know there's been a few areas, but is there one thing in particular that you think has prevented you guys from being more consistent than you have been?
It's just, I think defensively we have to be consistent. All 5 guys that's out on the floor defending, and playing connected basketball out there on the defensive end of the floor. Normally when we've done that offensively, we played in a better rhythm, better flow. We've been able to establish tempo.
Nate, going back to that Phoenix game, is there anything in particular that when you look at tonight's game that you wanted to emphasize from what you guys did then in tonight's game?
I thought we did a good job defensively, establishing ourselves right from the start. All 5 guys did a good job of being connected, being up, pressuring the ball, up on the pick and rolls. You know, Chris Paul is probably one of the best guards in the league at establishing tempo. You know, so that's a challenge in itself. And I thought our guys did a good job of being up on the pick and rolls. Our weak side was connected defensively. We was rebounding the basketball and getting out into transition, which led to rhythm threes, and we shot the ball well. So, you know, that's the game plan every single night. Get pressure on the ball, control the basketball, so that you can rebound and get out in transition.
Hey Nate, what are the challenges for a player coming to a new team in the middle of the season, and also for a coach to make that player feel comfortable?
Well, you know, getting familiar with a new system and you know, a new place. You know, he's going to be in a hotel, or those guys are probably going to be in a hotel for the remainder of the season, maybe. And getting familiar with his teammates, as well as the system that you're trying to that you have in place, and just fitting in. You know, it's like anything else that's new. Getting there, getting comfortable. It's going to be important that, you know, myself, my coaching staff, make the players comfortable by getting them the information that they need to be prepared to step in and play. And, you know, that's part of the entire organization, making the player feel as comfortable as possible in this new environment that he'll be coming into.
Nate, what's been your communication with Landry around this deadline, and how has he kind of prepared you for the roster that you'll end up having the rest of the way?
My focus has been on the team, and he has filled me in on, you know, decisions that they are thinking about making.
Any final questions? Thanks, Coach.
All right.